Morning, brothers. This is Daymo.
Morning.
He's a bloke that came to stay with me a while ago now, and I love having him around. He's not around much because he's got a life and he's got a lot of fun out throughout New Zealand, but while he's here, loving his company and also the things he talks about. The talk today really is about one that is sort of the theme which the channel is about. It's checking on a brother, and more importantly, checking on yourself, because you're no good to your brothers if you don't check on yourself. Part of Daymo's healing journey has been to come and see me and be on this bit of land here, and I know that his journey will continue through his entire life like yours will. This is just a stepping stone. 30 minutes of exercise a day minimum, guys. That's what I'm trying to do right now. We've just been talking about modern medicine, today's hospital system, the way it works, and the technology is incredible today. The drugs that they've got, the pharmaceutical drugs are incredible. The recreational drugs are pretty good too, eh, Daymo?
Yeah.
Not that he'd know, because
Old life.
Yeah, me too. So it's all good and well, and for acute disease like you're having a heart attack, no better place you want to be is in a hospital. No better place you want to be is straight away in that ambulance, getting that defibrillator, cranking the old heart going again, or going into surgery and getting opened up and getting the veins torn out of your legs to replace the coronary arteries that are fucked, that you've destroyed over the years. Or no better place to be if you've got a massive tumour and it's spreading and it's going to invade your internal organs and kill you within weeks. That's where I think hospital's great. But as far as chronic illness goes, and when I say chronic illness, it could be anything. It could be debilitating depression that you've had for years. It could be debilitating anxiety that you've had for years. It could be an infection that's reoccurring all the time. It could be any sort of disease that's long term. Heart disease, disease of your mind, disease of your soul, your spirit, your emotions. They're all disease. And there's something that's making it happen. And this is what modern medicine doesn't deal with, is the causation behind it. And this is where I embrace modern medicine and use it where I can see it's going to save my life. But in the end, we all just cling too much to it. So what happens is you get sick and they do a procedure, they give you some medication, but they don't deal with the problems behind it. And the problems are a number of things. I've been talking about heart disease lately instead of cancer, because I know a little bit about it, not much. And heart disease, like cancer and a lot of other things, it doesn't just always happen straight away. Sometimes it can, but the majority of times it's over a period of things. And for me personally, having a life of debauchery, this is the young Daymo here, that's me. But he's ahead of me. When I was his age at 22, I was still doing those things. I was still taking those drugs and abusing myself with food. And nobody wants to be told what to do, and I'm not telling you to do anything. Because when you see these ads of this guy working out at a gym, you got to get out there, you got to try harder, you feel like saying, fuck off. Does it make you want to do stuff? It doesn't inspire me.
No.
What inspires me is the people around me. Daymo inspires me. My dogs inspire me. Nature inspires me. Someone shouting in my ear, you got to eat this or you got to exercise like that, that doesn't inspire me. It's just like, someone finds something new, they're all excited. Born again Christian would be a classic. Great to have Christianity in your life if that's your spiritual belief. But it's a bit like something you keep it to yourself. If it's really true inside yourself, you don't have the need to go forcing it down your brother's throat. I'm going to stop you for a minute, bro, because the old heart's just gone up a bit too much. I've got a level. If it gets to a 6, my cardiologist said it's the gypsy meter. yeah, it's okay to exercise, but as soon as you feel it go past the 6 of pain, you stop.
Starts hitting the orange red line.
Yeah, it's telling you to stop. So exercise is really important on my path to wellness. So whatever is in your life that's new, the other thing about trying to convert people around you, whatever it is, whether it's diet or something spiritual or something physical, anything, is a lot of your own energy goes out. you're better to hold it inside for yourself and share it with those that are ready to listen. Sit down.
That's something me and you really agree on.
Oh yeah.
And really practice in our life.
Big time. Look at these dogs, they love them. Look at this. Daymo took Bigsy to Takaka for 2 days. And Daymo discovered that Bigsy's not a house dog.
No.
He didn't know what he was doing, but they love him. They love you to bits, eh mate?
Yeah.
I've also got Tilly the house dog today. She is a house dog. She's actually a comfort dog from the Wakefield homestead. Her job is to comfort people, and the reason she's with me today is that the homestead in Wakefield, they've got coronavirus.
Bixie,
Get in there. COVID virus. Sit down. That'll do.
Bixie, get out of it.
See, I'll pace going to tell him off there. Sit down. Get him behind.
Bixie, get out of it.
Get him behind. Yeah. She's starting. Yeah, little dog syndrome. She's telling him off. So, in a nutshell, there's only one person that makes a change, and it's you.
You know what inspires me?
What's inspired you?
Is those moments of clarity that I undoubtedly know that everyone experiences when they're by themselves, there's no friends around, there's no egos involved, they're just by themselves in whatever moment, and you think you have thoughts that are like, fuck, I know, I feel like doing something good for myself, and you know what that is. Oh fuck, I know, I really want to get into fishing.
Yeah.
I really want to clean up my diet, or I really want to do that. And I know that everyone has those moments, but what deters you is a lack of self-discipline.
Absolutely.
It's everything else in your life.
100%.
And it's like, which wolf do you want to feed? Do you want to feed the person that you go out and you just run on autopilot and you indulge and you just go to sleep thinking, oh, I want to do that, wake up the next day, don't do anything about it? Or do you want to be like, fuck, what inspires me is to be the man that I feel I am.
Fuck yeah, bro.
That's what it is, bro. That's what it is.
He nailed it, man. I've said it many times. The best way, one more lap, bro, or is that it? Just a slow one? Yep.
Yeah.
The best way is to impose self-discipline upon yourself to make your existence here a lot better. I didn't feel like doing 3 laps of the paddock today. I'm tired, I'm still going through a grieving process, but I know that it's important for not only my heart, my soul, but my entire spirit, me. It will make me feel better. So I impose that on myself. And you can do the same. But me telling you, or Daymo telling you, will never work. It will never work. I've got one bloke who he's discovered he's got diabetes type 2, and he said to me, bro, what do I do? And I said, you contact Dr. Glenn Davies at the Taupo. Well, he's not at the Taupo Medical Centre, he's now at Reversal NZ. Talk to him. He has 100% success rate. That's a tongue twister. Nearly came out wrong. 100% success rate with his diabetes type 2 clients or patients, and it's completely reversible without drugs, without insulin. You might need it to begin with, but, and disclaimer here, listen to your doctor always, but make sure he's a doctor who knows what the fuck he's talking about, because so many don't. And so I put him onto me. He says, bro, I've had a look at it. And I said, what'd you look at? He said, I went online, I had a look at the one you gave me, Dr. Eric Berg. I said, oh yeah, that's a keto diet, fantastic for diabetes. He says, yeah, I can't do it. I said, you can't do it? He says, no, fuck no. He said, you realise what you've got to give up on that diet? And I said, mate, good luck.
There you go.
Good luck then, see ya. Yeah, good luck.
Here's your choice.
Yeah, he was almost waiting for me to tell him, but you've got to stop eating bread, and you've got to. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, that's your job.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and it comes down to everybody. So, if you're struggling right now, let's just say you're struggling with debilitating depression, and I want to talk a little bit about depression because in the last 2 weeks, if I was ever going to get depressed, it was in the last 2 weeks. I never thought I could get so low. There goes my mate. Oh no, it's not, but I know everybody anyway, so he's looking at me. It doesn't matter, I just waving to somebody. He's like, wait a minute, he's going to stop. He's going up this driveway here. I'll pan around. It's Hayes Plumbing. This thing that goes on within us is, as Daymo just said, is like the good wolf and the bad wolf. And you know the analogy there about the good wolf and the bad wolf. The one that wins, of course, is the one you feed. And it's so easy to be lazy and not disciplined and keep on feeding the bad wolf, because that's easy. Stick that in your mouth, drink that, smoke that.
It's the same with toxic thoughts and being addicted to choosing the easier way to think from your traumas and stuff like that, you know?
Absolutely.
Choosing to... It is a choice on some level to choose to constantly see things from a negative perspective, and that's because you've constantly fed that wolf, and the only way to heal that is by identifying each little moment in your life where you do have that choice. For me, it happens in the most simplest of things. The first thing I think of when I wake up in the morning is, fuck, I've got to get out of bed. And that's my choice. Like if I choose to stay in bed, I know that it comes with consequences of me being lazy, lethargic, and I'm starting off my day on a bad foot. And the more I identify those things, it goes into food, it goes into doing a job properly and fully, into doing your best by the dogs, taking them for a walk, all these little things.
And working. But this morning, Daymo, when I arrived, he was cleaning the shit out of the chicken house. It's a job that I actually enjoy myself, believe it or not. And I don't know anybody else who enjoys it. Papa Joe hated it when he was staying with me, but Daymo's singing away music. Hey bro, how you going? He's making it into a good experience, just like I would. That's a choice thing too. He could have gone and gone, oh fucking shit, oh. But no, he's in there, oh man, this is good for the vegetables, look at all this, he's got it all clean. And when he's finished, he's feeling good. And these things that we do, these small things, all add up.
They really do.
But he said something really important there, and I want to just pick up on that, and that there was what I call stinking thinking. You have a choice about that too. You know there's areas in your mind, if you go to them, we've all got them. I've got them. You got them, bro?
Shit, yeah.
Dark areas, if you go there, you're going to feel terrible about yourself. You're going to feel terrible how you view yourself. You're going to see yourself less than who you really are. Areas that you can go to in your mind, and a lot of those areas, actually all of those areas, they all come from something that happened in your past. They don't come from what happened right at this very moment right now. And this moment right now, this very moment right now is actually all we've got. This is why, currently, this is my best friend here. No, he's my best friend, and that's because I'm sharing this moment right now with him. And somebody said to me a long time ago, who's your best friend? I said, you, buddy. This was in Bunnings. G'day, Jake, if you're watching this. Jake that used to work at Bunnings, he goes, Clay, I've been following you for a while now, and you've got so many people in your life. And this is when days of Adventure Dan. He goes, is Adventure Dan your best friend? I said, no. He said, it seems like it. He said, well, who is your best friend? I said, it's you. He goes, what? His whole mouth dropped. I said, it's you, Jake. He goes, well, you don't even know me. I said, yeah, we've been talking. I said, I know you've got a 3-year-old called Ella, and I know that your wife works here part-time, and I know that you're going to be moving over to the mega store soon. You shared that with me. That's how much I know so far.
Yeah.
And he goes, but how come I'm your best friend? I said, because I try to live, not always, because sometimes I do get caught up in the past. Grieving is a past thing. Going through grief, you're letting something go from your past. But most of the time I'm in the present moment. And if I'm concentrating on the past, I couldn't enjoy you, Jake. So I'm here with you right now, and currently I'm giving you my time, which is the most precious thing I've got. And it's really, really awesome to speak to you, and I'm loving this moment with you. It's great, it's a buzz, and this guy was getting higher and higher. Sometimes when you meet like fans, they get a bit silly, and they laugh at everything you say when it's not funny, and it's just awkward. We cut through that awkward bullshit, and when he got down to just me being a bloke and him being a bloke, because to begin with we got through all that stuff, and he was stuttering on his words, and I felt uncomfortable. So I told him a couple of shortcomings about myself, just to bring my level me down. But yeah, like I told him, he's, oh man, I love your fishing videos the most, and I said, do you realise I'm probably the worst fucking fisherman I know? I said, I still fucking have my reel upside down. I'm the most backwards fisherman you'd ever meet. And I kept on talking myself down, so he wouldn't blimmin', because I just felt like I wanted to get on some sort of equal ground. But point being is that in your present state, who you're with at that time, that's the person you're giving your time to, so they're your mate. And the other thing about having a best mate, what it does is it diminishes your friendships with everybody else. So if I say,
absolutely,
he's only my best mate, well, what about my brother? My brother Tristan. My brother Tristan and I are very close. A lot of people think we're not because we give each other arseholes, particularly me, but he's probably one of the blokes I'm the closest to, is my brother. And Doesn't really matter what people think, does it? Because it doesn't matter.
No.
But it's really about the time you're investing. Anyway, guys, I hope that you are able to impose self-discipline upon yourself and deal with those monsters that we all have to deal with. None of us are immune from it. Daymo deals with them every day. I deal with them every day. You deal with them every day to some degree. Some people are more fortunate, they breeze through, and other people will struggle. My nephew Mikhail struggled terribly, but he had a disease, a mental disease that really needed to have a lot more help than we could offer him. But he was never diagnosed, so I would have loved to have had him back here on the land again, had I been more well, and I would have loved to have taken more care of him. I thought that I could, but I couldn't. Yeah, still very raw, that one for me, and moving like this is good. Moving's good, walking around's good, talking, sharing. There's guys at the driveway waving out to us. Same guys from Hayes Plumbing. And, yeah, probably want to say g'day. Anyway, we'll carry on. Thanks for listening to us, and I want to thank Daymo for his words of wisdom too.
Cheers, brothers. I hope you have a great day.
Yeah, go steady. See ya. You're staying here with me, Pace, are you? Good boy. Look at that tail going, eh? Come on, let's go.